Her ability to sense things was sometimes a curse. She eased out of bed and walked to the door of her bedroom at Nathan's mansion. He had insisted they stay here when they returned from Italy 2 days ago. He and Jake were trying to assess the threat level since the Reaper was obviously still out there. She opened her door and stepped into the hallway. Another door opened near hers, and Jake stepped out, disheveled dark hair hugging his neck, a bare chest that would make a nun lust, and, of course, underwear. She darted back into her room, hoping he hadn't seen her. At least, he hadn't been naked, which, according to him, was how he preferred to sleep. Dismissing the roar as part of her dream, since all the guards hadn't come running, she lay down and tried to go back to sleep, but the image of Jake half-naked burned behind her closed lids. She'd been avoiding him for the past 2 days. She didn't have flings with co-workers, and for now they were both employed by Nathan, whether Jake wanted it or not. But avoiding Jake wasn't easy. He appeared around every corner, tempting her with just a look. Nathan, on the other hand, was more secretive than ever, which was disappointing since all 3 of them had bonded over their bizarre experiences in Italy. Those kinds of experiences tended to bring people together or make them steer clear. Nathan appeared to be steering clear. Giving up on sleep for the moment, she found her bag and pulled out her relics log. For as long as she could remember, she had kept a record of the relics she discovered. Other girls had diaries and boys. She had her log, her relics, and Adam. Kendall opened the log and grabbed a pen from her nightstand. Relic. The Spear of Destiny. She paused there, letting the words she had written sink in. The Spear of Destiny. Unbelievable. But it was real. Location. Umbria, Italy. Hidden inside a monk's coffin in catacombs. Nathan recently discovered the existence of a secret order in Italy called the Protettori, a group that protects powerful relics along with vast amounts of treasure. He sent me, along with Jake Stone, a bodyguard/mercenary. Her pen was poised over the paper. Hot guy? No, that wouldn't do. To Italy to investigate the claims and search for a mysterious box which we later discovered held the Spear of Destiny. We found a castle hidden in an isolated area surrounded by large statues that seemed to function as a sort of electric fence. There was a guard named Raphael who didn't want us there, but who reluctantly played host. He put us in the tower room, which turned out to be our prison. We escaped and found hidden catacombs underneath the castle grounds where the Spear of Destiny was hidden with one of the monks inside his coffin. 3 thieves followed us and stole the spear. From what we can determine, the thieves were hired by a man known as the Reaper, as in the Grim Reaper of relics. He steals collections and kills the owners. He appears to be rich and well-connected, not to mention impossible to find. A man named Edward Romano was also working for the Reaper, but he was trying to double-cross his boss and take the spear for himself. He's dead now as well, killed by a ghost. Yet another unbelievable thing. But there were 3 witnesses, including me. Ghosts, mystical statues, and creepy guards. Lots of strange things about this place. And strange people. There was another man at the castle, Marco. He seemed to know me from when I was a child. He said I came to the castle with my father and Adam. I remember only bits and pieces, but I have to wonder at the remarkable